Our first time ever setting up a trimaran.
Our first day by ourselves driving a trimaran, and our first stop is Newport.
We just drove for an hour or so. Let's just check out all the bearings and everything, make sure we're looking good. Feels good. Feels pretty cool. Feels nice and cool. Alright. Seems to be good. Brakes are slightly warm, but not bad. Cool. Looking good.
We are officially in Newport. One of our friends gave us a cool spot to stay for the night, and then we're very close to a boat ramp. Tomorrow we're gonna put the boat in the water and take a couple of our friends sailing.
Look, right over there, right behind you, there's a huge shipyard with a bunch of like crazy big sailboats and stuff like that, and I saw a really nice trimaran in there in the water, and a really nice catamaran. I think it looked like a gunboat maybe. I don't know what the trimaran was. But cool boats around here in Newport. Let's go see what this place got to offer on our walk. Cool spot, huh?
Yeah.
We've never been over here.
No, but we've been right there.
Yeah, we were right over there. There's like downtown Newport right over there. All these look how big these big fancy sailboats are. A little marina over here. And isn't it a Coast Guard base or something at the end?
So we sold Neverland here about
Just over three
years ago to a guy named Bill. And she's been on a mooring ever since, and I don't know if she's still in the water, but it would be really cool to sail by her. We miss her.
I don't see her anywhere, but
yeah,
She's somewhere here. Do you recall when we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice? And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told.
Alright, you guys, today we are going sailing in Newport. I think the wind's going to be a little bit light, but that'll be alright because that'll give us good practice to put the boat in the water, get the mast up all by yourself, or swap those around. Although you could do it in the water if you wanted to. And yeah, go for a sail.
how long do you think it's going to take us?
An hour.
Yeah, I'm betting on close to an hour this time.
Hopefully we get it down to like 20 minutes. But first, coffee. Got some breakfast. Alright, we got our coffee, or I got my coffee. We're out of coffee in the truck camper, and we're out of propane too to make it. So we're gonna have to stop a little bit later and fill up some propane so we can cook and make food in the camper so we don't have to go out to eat all the time. We're gonna go check out the boat ramp quick to see what we're getting ourselves into before we get over there with the truck and trailer.
Is this gonna work? Looks pretty rocky and shallow right where we're gonna have to be holding it.
Our dilemma over here at this ramp is that there's no floating dock. That's our biggest dilemma. So once we launch the boat, we kind of have to pull it up against the dock, but it's much, much easier with a floating dock. With a tall dock like this, a little bit more difficult, especially with these things sticking out. And then we have to unfold the boat here on the water like that. Like I said, it's supposed to be calm wind today, so that's not a big deal. I would be concerned that it's so exposed over here. So if there's any more of just a slight breeze, then that would make it even more difficult in this spot. But I don't know. we might try to go find a spot with a floating dock. It's our first time. It's not as simple as just throwing the boat in like it was with Highfield and having Sierra drive off the trailer and drive away. It's more like we got to walk it back, we got to put it on the floating dock, fold it all out. Even getting on and off would be a little bit tough right now, even though tide is going up. And then the other problem here with this ramp is it's so skinny, there's no way I'm gonna be able to turn around in there, so I'd have to like pull up to the street over there and then back up down here while Sierra block traffic on both sides of this cross street. I don't know, we might go check out another ramp real quick and see if that one's a little bit better. I don't think that one's gonna work. And that one doesn't have a floating dock either, which, yeah, there's no way. Plus, there's a power line right here and a low tree right behind me, so there's no way. And power lines over on this side, so there's no way we'd be able to raise the mast on the trailer. We could potentially do it on the water, but again, without the floating dock, it just makes it harder. Totally doable still, I just don't want to.
For our first time.
For our first time ever. Alone. Let's go check out Fort Adams and see what they got going on over there.
If that dinghy dock looked mildly familiar, it would be because that is exactly where we moved everything out of Adrenaline on and into a moving truck like 3 years ago. Bringing back memories.
Trip number 2. Bye, Neverland. That's what we're looking for. I think we're gonna be good here. We'll just come up out of here, way out of the way of everyone, and do what we gotta do, raise the mast, get everything ready to go, and then launch it. Alright, here we go. Our first time ever setting up a trimaran. Alone. So it's 10:07 right now. We're gonna see how long it takes us. I'm guessing it's gonna be close to an hour. We're gonna have to do some different things you wouldn't normally have to do because our camper's so close to the mast. We had to disconnect the forestay and just move it back. So to reconnect that, we have to get the mast in position, and because we don't have a long ladder, I think we're just gonna take the truck around to the back of the mast or the top of the mast and then reconnect the forestay and then reconnect the truck and then raise it. Just a few extra steps because we don't have a long ladder. 10:07? 10:08. See how long this takes us. All right, we are ready to put the boat in the water. We're a little bit behind schedule from what we thought we were gonna be, but it's going smooth so far. And our friends are here. Hi.
Hello.
This is our friend Greg and Allison, and they're gonna come sailing with us.
Yeah, they live on a beautiful monohull sailboat. We'll insert a picture right here so you can all drool.
But it's on land right now. But yeah, we're here for the winter and gonna go see what trimaran sailing's all about.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's put this thing in the water. All right, we just pulled away from the ramp over here to let people move in and use the ramp while we unfold the boat. So we just came out to this little dock that's floating out here on the mooring. So we'll unfold the boat and then we'll be ready to go, pretty much.
unfortunate events.
Oh yeah.
Into the black hole. Sing for my soul. Through the black hole. To make myself whole.
Ah, it's taller than I was expecting.
I heard that. Well, when were you guys there? Thank you guys so much for coming.
Bye.
Bye.
Safe sailing.
Bye, guys.
Bye guys. Bye guys.
Safe ride. Oh my god, we just got back from amazing sailing. We're just going out to this dock again just to fold up the boat and everything out there so we're not in the way at this ramp. Did you have fun?
I did have fun, and now we're going to fold the boat up, put it on the trailer, and sleep for a little bit, and then drive to New York in the morning.
Just such a perfect day of sailing for late November in Newport. Just enough breeze to cruise along at 7 up to 10, 12 knots I think we hit, and then just ghost into this little harbor. We're gonna pull the boat out the ramp right here where we put it in this morning, fold it up first here on this dock out here, and then put down the mast, and yeah, get ready for the road again. Hopefully we can do it in under an hour. You think we'll be able to do it under an hour today?
I think we would if we had plenty of daylight. I think we're gonna lose the sun, so doing stuff in the dark is always a little tricky, but I think we'll probably be at like an hour and a half. Maybe next time we'll do an hour. So, but it's just hard because we have to get the mast situated in a way where it's okay for the camper. Like on a normal truck it's a little easier, but with the, what is it, the jib?
The
Furler?
jib furler, yeah.
The
Well,
jib?
the whole jib, yeah.
The whole jib is just a little long for our camper. If it was a normal truck it would be just fine, so we have to do some little tweaks, which takes a little bit longer, but it's okay, we got it.
All right, we're all folded up, heading over to the dock to pull it out with the truck. How'd that folding go?
Smoothest one yet, I think.
Alright, you guys, we had a super successful, amazing day in the water.
Really fun. So glad we got to see our friends. So glad we got to go sailing again in Newport because it's been like 2 years, and now we're exhausted and we are going to bed.
We got the Corsair 880 all tucked up and mast down on the trailer, secure, ready to be on the road again tomorrow. So tomorrow we're heading to Long Island.
And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so. Good night.
Good night.